Cheers, friends, and welcome to another episode of Generation Zero, our tag team playthrough with the twin sisters, Greta and Inga. You see Inga before you, she is ready to go. Let's find out where we are and where we're going. Let's take a look at the map. The map shows us at Gran Higgett. You can hear the hunters roaring outside. Where we need to go is up here. Kadet, which is where VonUlmer's house is. He is a major player in this somehow. We found out in our last episode that he had locked himself in a research facility and then changed the codes, and no one else could get back in. We also saw on that list a woman named Veronica Nielsen. She has something to do with this as well. So, let's take a look at the inventory. What is she packing? She's bringing the Automat 5, the HP 5, and the Glock 17. All of them very nice. As you can see, she also has the 5-crown Granatgewehr in case we run into some large trouble. She can take care of it using her perk, which is the Commando perk, which gives her a bonus for the first strike if undetected, and she's very good at being undetected. You can see also that she is bringing with her some flares, enough simple first aid kits and standards to get us through this mission, and she's going to be packing grenades as well. Oh yes. Let's take a look at her skills. She is barely up to level 14, and I think she's going to be going into the survival tree for visibility 2 on her next level up. Something we want to do also, since we are going up against higher level enemies more and more, they become tankier and tankier, using more and more ammunition. So we're going to need more ammunition, and I think we're going to have to take salvage for both sisters. Okay, let's go. Now, let's join the skirmish. Are you ready? We are ready. Let's go. Now, right outside this door, I hear hunters. Let's get them. I don't see them yet. They are out here. Let's do a little bit, I think, well, it looks like there may be an opportunity to do some looting here, which would behoove us. We could use more bullets, always. So let's do that. I hope everybody out there is doing fine, is doing great. Now the 44 caliber she doesn't use, but her sister Greta does in the Magnus. She does pack the Magnus. Inga has the silenced weapons. All of her weapons have silencers on them so that she can better sneak up on enemies and shoot them without them detecting her. Or at least not all of them detecting her. These two weapons and that piece is no good for us. We're really a lot further along than that. Where is that hunter? We heard him. We know he's out here, but she is so sneaky. Let's check some of these containers. Keeping our eye out for any enemies. Don't know that we can get into this one. No, it's destroyed. Alrighty then. Firework we will take. Cannot get to that box back there. Not from this side. We should actually take a look at it. Keeping my eyes peeled for enemies. I will turn on the flashlight for you folks at home so you can see better what is going on. A standard first aid kit. Very nice, very nice. Glad we came back around. We're running low on those. We need to get some more, and as I've said through this playthrough, we do not do the farming method, which is so popular in this game. We don't go back to places we've already been and re-loot them as they spawn in. No, we do the more organic approach. We will re-loot safe houses if we travel back to them in need. Oh yeah, we'll take that. And we don't need any of that stuff right there. Let's go back around to the other side then. If you're liking what you're seeing and you enjoy Generation Zero, join us on Twitch. We do a live stream on Mondays and Wednesdays, 4 to 7 Eastern Daylight Time. Let's check the backs. Sometimes there's goodies. Yeah, what do we got here? Oh, something I don't use. Now, I know a lot of folks out there do use the EMPs. I'm not a real fan of them. I'd rather just blast away at the enemies rather than shut them down. Or I will use what's available in the area to destroy them or to set off an EMP. All right. Onward to our destination then. Which is in this direction. Let's scout it out a little bit, shall we? Infrared time. Yeah, there's some friends. Looks like a bunch of runners in the direction of our travel. We can take care of runners. Easy enough. I like the floating piles of logs. Oh, they are apocalypse runners. They've got a seeker with them as well. Well, apocalypse runners are no joke, my friends. With their horrific bullets, if they hit you, you're going to be using up your health kits. Let's see if we can't sneak around them. I think we can. Ooh, there's another one right over here. And another one right up there. They're everywhere. But she is our sneaky character. She can certainly get pie without being detected. Now, a lot of you folks out there would say, oh, go ahead, blast away. But keep in mind, there's a relay beacon. Oh, we wants it. We wants it. So that is our destination. We're going to destroy that beacon. So we're going to have to take on these apocalypse runners. There's one right there. There's a seeker in the area also. We need to be aware of that seeker. This is a dangerous, dangerous idea. There it is. Now we do have a long distance weapon that we can use to hit that. But I want to make sure we remain undetected by any other enemies behind us. I'm going to turn the light off. And let's switch. Let's just try this gun here. There's a hunter down there. He is kind of blocking our way, isn't he? It's a prototype, so not too dangerous. But with those runners and that seeker, oh, there's another one. And they are not moving. I don't want to hit the runner or the hunter. Be careful, Inga. Do what you do best, and that is sneaky, sneaky. careful. Let those crescents diminish. Okay. It seems that some of the runners are taking off in that direction there. Alright, let them go. Hang on, hang on. The crescents are yellow. Be careful, Inga, be careful. We do not want to alert any of these robots to our location. Look at that. Oh, they're turning red with anger. Let them go. Let them go. Let's get those crescents down again. Sneaky, sneaky Inga. Now, for those of you who are into massive combat, well, this is not the build for you. Uh-oh, they're coming a little close. Go away. Go away. Oh, we'll take them on. They'll come after us once we destroy their little beacon. Little distraction on our way here. Ooh, we've got enemies all around. Let's be careful. Yeah, there's a seeker over there. Alright, guys. Chill. Chill. Ooh, look at all the seekers. We're getting a little close. We need to chill out just a bit. Now, I could shoot them, but they won't go down in one shot. And then all hell will break loose. So we need to really watch what we're doing here. I got a runner walking up on us right over here. Let's keep our eye on it. Something moving in behind us here. And that seeker's coming close. Don't move, Inga, don't move. Oh boy. Let him go. Let him go. There's another one coming down right now. This could get ugly quickly. You can see where this sneakiness comes in with Inga. These robots are walking right past her and she's standing right out in the open. Let's keep our eyes open for more. Now, this being Greta would have taken all the shots and destroyed as many of these robots as possible, but this is Inga. Once we destroy this thing, we need to move away. It's going to take quite a number of shots. This is only a level 3 algae, so... but it will eventually get there. Done. Robots are activated. They realize something has occurred. They're in all directions. Inga! It's the Hunter Boys! Oh, and a bunch of them. Let's go! Oh. We'll take the EXPs for destroying that beacon, but boy oh boy, did it alert all the robots in the area that were walking past. And now we are going to have some difficulty. But I think if we get down along this lake, we should be fine. We will have some cover, and we can take on all these robots. Also, switch our guns around real quickly. There we go. Oh, they're still after me. Can she escape combat? Let's find out. Oh boy. I believe yes. Yeah, they're still after us. There was a lot of hunters there, a lot of runners. Boy, I'll tell you. If we can escape these guys, that would be choice. Escaped combat. Now that is the outcome that Inga likes. Inga is not a combat specialist. She just tries to get away. She is the infiltrator. She finds all the hard to find locations. We're now in combat again. We must have found her. Where are we? Oops. Oops. Yep, they're after her. Locked. Let's use the front door. We have the key. All right, down. Pistol is out. One combat.
Hey, Svante. It's Ingrid. Of course, you're not picking up. But you should know I don't give up easily. Can I pick you up on my way to work tomorrow morning? You know it's not safe for you to keep driving in your condition. And we need to talk about this whole thing again. I can't let you go through with it. You, of all people, should know it goes against any proven scientific protocol. It's unethical, and even your motivations, well, I shouldn't be doing this over a message. Just think about it. Please.
What condition was he in? And what was he thinking of doing that was unethical? Now, that name sounds familiar. Granqvist. I believe she was the woman who was murdered, one of the scientists who was killed, and also on the list of the scientists who could not re-enter the facility after he had gone and locked himself in. Okay. Starting to make sense. We're starting to put the pieces together. Svante VonUlmer. What did he do? That's locked. We need to find the key card. We're still in combat, but barely. She's staying quiet. They know she's out there, but they haven't found her yet, and they're not attacking. What is this? VonUlmer's journal. VonUlmer's journal. VonUlmer kept a detailed diary of his thoughts and work for most of the 1970s, but stopped in 1980. A particular entry dated from February 1971 mentions Frederick Holberg. We've heard his name before. That military official called again, second time this week. I know his name, Lieutenant Frederick Holberg, but nothing else. Why has he been tasked with this project? Clearly, he has no background in neurology, nor any real understanding of neurotransmitters, or how they can be used in applied research. I'm past my original gut feeling of, as often, distrust for him and misgivings on the feasibility of brain-computer interfaces. Aha, the pieces are coming together. I'm tempted to accept his offer. I get all the funding and technology I'd need, and if I'm successful, we can understand better how the brain works and how it can malfunction. The potential in curing or just understanding neurological conditions and psychiatric pathologies is real. I tried to talk to Margareta about it yesterday. She's of course worried we'll end up seeing even less of each other than last year. So he was a neurologist. VonUlmer is a neurologist who was working on brain-computer interfaces. Could that have something to do with remote controlling these robots? What could that be? Frederick Holberg again. His name comes up, and this was in 1980 he stopped writing this, so they were working on this back in the 70s and possibly into the 80s and even to this point. Interesting. So what has it got to do? Ooh, we're being fired upon, but that's all right. What is this? A key card to his study. Very nice. You can shoot at me all you want, my friends. But I'm in this house. What's this? Doctor's letter to VonUlmer. The letter is dated April 1987 and was sent by the Department of Immune Diseases of the Stockholm Central Hospital. Dear Dr. VonUlmer, as discussed in our appointment last week, please find below our agreed follow-up protocol with regards to the acquired immune deficiency syndrome, AIDS. We diagnosed last month, so VonUlmer has AIDS. He is terminal. Back in the 80s, this was a terminal disease. As you know, there is currently no treatment or cure, but we will contact you to offer you experimental treatment as it becomes available. At this stage, we are unable to determine with absolute certainty how you have been infected. While a couple of cases of HIV infection by blood transfusion have been recently reported in other countries, these are very far and apart, and there is not enough evidence to establish a connection between the diagnosis and the blood transfusion you had after your car accident in 1985. So VonUlmer has an incurable disease, AIDS, and he's got the HIV infection. So, interesting. Okay, that's starting to make sense. He's terminal. What is he thinking of doing that is unethical? What could he be planning? Let's get out the SMG here, just in case some of these robots have decided to enter the house. They know I'm here. I've been in the combat status. Yeah, there's a tick. All right. Yikes. Ooh, he's shooting at us. It's a hunter. He's not shooting at us anymore, is he? We need to find the information. Let's listen.
3rd of July 1980. The other day I was at the hospital in Stockholm for the test results. Pneumonia. My condition can be lethal, they said. Medication would bring me a bit of relief, but not much else. We didn't discuss how long I have left. We didn't need to. Can't say it came as a shock. I have plenty of time to get used to the idea. I woke up with some crazy thoughts this morning. I would be the test subject for the invasive procedure. This disease has already suppressed my immune system anyway, so it shouldn't trigger a cytokine release. And using Veronica's algorithm, we could start transcoding the new signals immediately. If you coordinate the signal cases, we could move ahead at 100 times the speed can rats and monkeys. Maybe we could even code the cells infected by HIV directly and... No, but not let fear drive me. They would never let me do it, and they would be right.
So VonUlmer is going to be the test subject for the human-computer interface. There's that name again, Veronica Nielsen's calculations. He's terminal, he has pneumonia, and if you have HIV and pneumonia, that is a terminal diagnosis. And he's thinking he locked himself in a research facility. Did he do it? Did he actually do it? And what has become of him? Oh my god, we need to find out more. We've just gotten all the information we need. Cytokine response. The immune response would be... Aha! So they were having cytokine responses, which is an immune response to external bodies, basically, I guess the electrodes or what have you, that they hooked him up with. But because he has AIDS, his response wouldn't be the same. He wouldn't have that cytokine response, and it wouldn't be terminal for him to hook himself up. Oh my god, I think he's done it. He locked himself in a facility, hasn't been seen since, and nobody else has been able to get in there, and anyone who's been associated with it has been murdered. What did he do? Is he responsible? Is Holberg responsible? We need to find out more information. We need to find more about Holberg. We need to find out what's going on. But I have a sneaking suspicion that it was Svante VonUlmer, and he decided on his own to be the test subject of a horrific experiment. Alright, well, we need to destroy some of these robots out here. They just show themselves. I hear them all out there, but I don't see any out the windows, so I am not running out there. Down that goes. We don't need you calling in more reinforcements, that's for sure. There's the hunter. Down he goes. Now there were runners also out here. We may have to open the door anything else moving around out here. There's definitely other robots in the area. We are still in combat. Let's see if I can't loot this quickly. We can get away. This may be the wrong direction to go, but it's the only direction we have at the moment. Come on, Inga, let's get out of here. Let's escape this combat. We found answers. So, unlock the FOA bunker doors using the Russian key card. Now, that is something that is going to be incredibly dangerous and we'll do probably in the next episode, but we need to get Inga out of danger. I have no idea where the danger is coming from at this point. Danger is behind us. It seems we may be out of combat. Let's take a look at this place. VonUlmer. Valley Girl, watch. Take the bullets. Let's keep moving. We need to stay one step ahead of all of those robots that are behind us. I'm noticing that that crescent turns is flashing red every now and then, so forgive me. We need to go. But we could use all the goodies we can find. Yeah, we'll take all that. All right, let's see if we can fast travel away from here. I think we can. We should go here. Albee Church. A very, very familiar location for us. And it looks like she's made it, but we have found much information about what's going on here. Svante VonUlmer is a neuroscientist who has been experimenting with neurotransmitters and a neurocomputer interface, along with the military, with Frederick Holberg, who was in charge of that FOA project. Now, Veronica Nielsen is also mentioned in it, so she is likely also a name we should keep our eyes open for. So I think Svante did it. I think he locked himself in that FOA facility and basically made himself connect to a computer, perhaps Veronica Nielsen's computer, her software. Well, that just means that there is more afoot here in Sweden. It is not a Soviet invasion. It is not aliens. It is directly related to the defense program of Sweden itself. So the attack here is being orchestrated within Sweden and their own military. And maybe, just maybe, things got away from them and they no longer have control over their own project. But that will have to wait for another time. I'm glad you guys were here to see it. Stay tuned for our next episode of Generation Zero Tag Team Playthrough, where we will be bringing Greta to the fore. Until then, my friends, cheers!